Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Gadget Gurus podcast. I'm your host, Mobile Mike. Joined with me, I've got my personal fitness advisor, Nick Ball. What's going on, Dr. Ball?
How's it going? We're getting gains, making things happen.
We are. He's he understands physics, therefore perfect, credible source to tell you how to lift and how not to lift. And speaking of not lifting, we've got Vic. What's going on, Vic? How's that CrossFit treating you?
Funny stuff. It's pretty good, actually. You know?
Oh man.
I'm sorry. CrossFit's great. Yeah.
You guys all right?
You know what I love is the new commercial where the guy's like, he's like, I'm doing the new farming exercises. He's a fucking plow horse, and then in another one he's like trying to raise a whole barn by himself. Have you seen that?
I
think it's a beer commercial or something, but it's like farm resistance exercising.
I love it. You'll have to send it to me.
Oh, good times.
It's good stuff. Yeah, I'm just kidding, Vic. I'm sure kipping pull-ups are fine.
Dude, I don't do fucking kipping pull-ups, dude.
Because you can, or just because they
No,
tell you?
I just don't want to because man, I've read a lot of things, dude. Doing stuff like that, a lot of those shortcuts, you can't do real shit once you do those. So it's like, what's the point? I just suffer through the regular pull-ups while they're doing their, while people are maxing through those kipping and whatever. No.
Hey, you know what? If you're really good at CrossFit, you could be in Special Forces.
Yeah, but I won't acknowledge that.
All joking aside, I have low respect for CrossFit. I don't have a problem with it.
Right.
It's not for me. It's not for me. But
it's a really good way to stay in shape for anything that might come your way. It's just not a really good way to focus in on a certain aspect of.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's why you gotta do shit yourself,
But one thing I do, and I've said this a zillion times, is it brings barbell training to the masses. Whereas you go into any commercial gym and all these dudes and all these, especially females, it's even worse for females, but you see all these people and they do their entire workout without picking up a barbell, which is just asinine. They're not doing any multi-jointed, squats, deadlifts.
I just usually do cardio myself, hit up the gym or something. I do cardio. Then when I do my strength, I like CrossFit.
Is cardio Spanish for something?
I forgot, man. You're
I'm 6'5". I don't need to do cardio.
Yeah, I forgot about that. You don't run, Mike. You don't believe in that shit.
No, I do run. I sprint.
Well, that's cardio, man.
That's not cardio.
You call it cardio. I call it conditioning.
Either way, you're working out your cardiovascular muscles.
No, you're not. No. In order to qualify for cardio, you have to get your heart level up to a certain level and then maintain that level for a certain amount of time, which sprinting does not qualify as.
What would qualify? Sometimes I do heavy bag work, like kicking, punching, hugging. Sometimes I do an aggressive hug on the punching bag, and that seems to get my heart rate up pretty good. About 185 beats. Whew. Per hour.
How long do you sprint for, Mike?
What I do is 30 seconds as fast as I can, walk for 2 minutes, 30 seconds as fast as I can, walk for 2 minutes. I do that until I die.
I thought okay, fair enough.
Very, very, very quick, to the point, get my lungs on fire. It's not my favorite thing to do. I hate it. But the thing that I like to do, my favorite, not my favorite, but my second least favorite thing to do is pushing like a prowler or a box with a bunch of weight on it, pushing that like 100 feet down and back, because it works on your legs, and it's a little bit of resistance, or a lot of it if you put a lot of weight on it. Like a prowler, you fucking throw up on yourself if you put a lot of weight, or when you put on a lot of weight. But honestly, my absolute 100% favorite thing to do is farmer carries. You load up the big farmer handles with whatever you can fucking carry. I'll work my way up. I love that. I don't know. There's just something so primal about just picking something up really fucking heavy and walking around with it. So simple, but damn, it's good.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I prefer just to stick to anaerobic exercising.
Then boss prefers to stick to his P90X.
Dude, P90X is totally fucking.
It's actually legit.
That is a pure aerobic exercise. Oh, there is nothing anaerobic about that shit. I literally was laying on the floor in my living room, like on my back, just. Why these guys are like, come on, just 10 more minutes, and I'm like,
yeah, in the chick in the back, the chick in the back is like doing pull-ups, like, come on, you fucking little pansy, and you're like.
Hey, you know what though? There's always 2 or 3 guys in the video who are dying with me.
Yeah. No,
and I look at them.
Makes you feel good, doesn't it?
And then I see them get up and do like one more, and I'm like, all right, one more.
I got this. Yeah, P90X is tough.
It is tough.
I think it's stupid because there's no weights involved hardly, but I mean it is. If you want to do that,
it's an aerobic exercise. That's why.
Yeah. If you just want to do some shit in your living room, that's the shit to do.
But if you just want to work out for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then sit around on the couch and burn calories, then you need to get involved in some anaerobic fitness of some kind.
You just need to pick up some weights, man.
That would be anaerobic.
When you pick up weights.
Yeah. No, that's what you're doing. I mean, your body's literally burning calories hours and hours later.
My body's built burning calories right now because
it's just trying to repair what you've done.
Yeah, I'm repairing with this Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee.
Just grab a bicycle, folks.
All right.
Jamba Juice, people.
Well, now that we've sufficiently covered.
That'll make you fat.
We should start another podcast called The Fitness Gurus. Even though I don't consider myself a guru, but whatever.
Yeah. That'll be the farthest thing from gurus, man. We give people so bad advice, man. I'll be coming back. Dude, I'm gaining like 10 or 20 pounds.
No. I give people good. I give people good advice. I've got a lot of people that I've internet trained or helped and stuff like that have lost.
You want your daily recommended fruits and vegetables and drink Jamba Juice.
No. It's eat.
Oh, man.
It's eat what you kill.
Mm-hmm. Protein, man. That's what you need to do. Eat protein.
You know, and start your day off with at least an 8-ounce. I recommend a 12-ounce glass of spicy V8 juice.
Or blended chicken. That's how I recommend starting the day. Blend some chicken breast to dinner, you know.
I recommend starting the day with nothing except coffee.
And blended chicken, right?
Coffee no, I don't. Chicken. It depends. If I'm trying to like put on weight, I have to eat basically all throughout the day to hit my calories because I just have an insane metabolism right now. If I'm losing weight, if I'm trying to cut a little bit, then I'll only eat in a specified window of time for that day. And I don't like to eat in the morning, so I'll typically have my first meal like around 2 o'clock.
Well, that's insane, dude.
It sounds crazy, but once you get used to it, it's awesome.
I'll wake up to a good bowl of oatmeal. Makes me feel good and relaxed.
That's a CrossFit breakfast right there.
There's some protein in there.
No,
protein in there, man.
Oatmeal is not CrossFit because it's not paleo. You can only eat paleo if you're in CrossFit.
And now,
that's deep end CrossFit. I mean,
yeah, you have to have.
When you first start CrossFit, it's oatmeal every fucking morning, and it's not just regular oatmeal. I've
never heard.
No, it's got to be. It's got to be.
I started eating oatmeal because I fucking love oatmeal.
It's got to be grass-fed, organic oatmeal.
Actually, not mistake. Cream of wheat, guys.
I'm not sure how you get grass-fed oatmeal, but whatever.
No, it's got to be steel cut, whole grain.
Whole grain. No. If you're really into CrossFit, what you have is bacon oatmeal, where it's just actually chips of bacon. That's CrossFit. That's paleo.
Bacon? Wait. You're telling me that I should be eating more bacon?
No, I didn't say that. I'm just saying.
I should be that's your advice, Mike? Eat more. Okay, I'll listen to that advice.
It depends. Some of my advice does say eat more bacon, especially for chicks.
Yeah. You know what? In 98 or 97. I ate what amounted to about 2.5 pounds of bacon for the day. That's all I had that day, and I had the greasiest shit in my life.
Yeah,
the most disturbing thing that ever happened to me.
I can see that.
Yeah, I'm just way too much fat.
Yeah, and you know what sucks about bacon? Like bacon's great for the fat, but there's like no protein in bacon.
No,
it's like. You literally have to eat like 400 strips of bacon to equal the amount of protein a grown man should have in that meal, and it's like, I don't know, God knows how much fat and sodium Or
Yeah, because all
Get that
bacon,
lesser sodium bacon too, because that stuff tastes like shit.
all
So
bacon's been fucked up. You can't buy like just bacon. I mean, it's all been sugar added
Yeah.
and sodium added. And,
all right,
like,
let's talk
here.
about kind of stuff we sort of know about. Let's talk about some tech. Vic.
Hey, you tell me we don't know about bacon, sir? 'Cause I know.
Oh, I don't know about. I know about donuts. I know about donuts.
All right, best way to cook bacon.
Bake that shit, man.
What'd you
375 degrees, 15 minutes.
Bacon.
Perfect.
That's a chef tip right there.
I just like, honestly, I don't eat bacon anymore. I don't eat pork anymore. But
That's
What
fine.
the fuck? Get out of here, man. What the
but
fuck's wrong
when
with
I
you?
did,
I don't dig on swine.
yeah, I don't dig on. I would.
Get out of here, man. Pork is the best meat. Oh no, beef is the best meat, followed by chicken. But pork is still up there, man. Still
Wow,
really
that I'm surprised that chicken's not on the top of your list. That's
It's
really.
at the top of my
Why
list.
you gotta be racist like that, man?
I didn't mean it because you're black. I meant it
Dude,
because
yeah, sure.
I meant it because of all the ways that chicken can be prepared. Chicken.
Yeah, but the problem is with beef, you can be lazy cooking it.
It's
Chicken,
the
you gotta get that meat thermometer, make sure that perfect temperature, or check the juices and shit. Beef, you just throw it on there, and be like, okay. It's a lazy man's food.
There's something to that.
It's a lazy man's food. So much can go wrong with chicken, but nothing can really go wrong with beef.
How do you go wrong with chicken? You just cook it.
Unless you don't cook it well enough.
You don't cook it well
How
enough.
do you not cook it well enough? You cook it.
Look, man, the thing is,
I don't want to eat a dry piece of chicken. Don't you
Exactly.
overcook it.
No,
Exactly.
you
Chicken, you gotta worry about
you know how to avoid ever
meat,
having
you
dry
love that
chicken.
shit.
I'll tell you how to always avoid having dry chicken. This special tip from Mike, because I eat literally. I'm not even joking. I eat at least 3 pounds of chicken every single day, so I can tell you. And I hate dry chicken. It's the worst thing in the fucking world. What you do is you cook it in a pan with a bunch of butter. Just like,
Okay, see, I don't like to cook. I don't like to fry shit, man. I just
no, you
grill
don't fry
everything.
it. You don't really fry
Man,
it.
I don't like to cook anything. I just grill shit, dude. That's the thing. Okay, I just go out on the grill, right on my patio.
All right,
grill
if you
shit. That's
grill
how I
it,
cook,
grill it's
man.
good. Grill it. You can't
Right,
really
dude,
fuck it
but
up
the
if
thing
you
is,
grill it.
you gotta be careful with chicken when you're grilling that shit, man. You gotta bust up that meat thermometer, watch that shit to get the right temperature.
You
Put it between 10 and 15 minutes. You gotta.
On the bottom, put a fucking stick of butter in that bitch. Throw 4 or 5 chicken breasts on that bitch.
I don't know, man. Beef, as I said, with beef, you just throw it on there. You know, I literally leave it on there like 2 minutes, and I'm good. And then I can cook it a little bit longer based on how I want it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the beauty of beef, man.
Oh no, I'll tell you the best meat. Motherfucking bison.
Yo, bison's some good
okay, but
shit.
it's really lean.
Yeah, it's super lean.
Yeah, it's a little too lean.
Oh no, it's so good, man. You cook that.
And just get some steaks, man. That's when you want some beef.
Bison's so good. That's some fucking CrossFit shit. Those motherfuckers are like, I gotta go to Whole Foods and I gotta get my.
Fucking see that, see, man. I'd rather grab myself a ribeye before I grab some bison.
I'd rather not eat one of those. I'd rather eat chicken.
That's what I'm saying. Well, no, that's not true. Every once in a while, I do get in the mood for bison. But chicken is my.
You know what? To be honest with chicken, I prefer just the bacon if I do eat chicken.
Me too. Yeah.
Chicken, you bake that shit to
Yeah, but you can't go wrong with bacon.
35, 40 minutes.
But you know what I like about the cooking in the pan is you get that little crustiness on the top. You know, you get the crustiness on the, and it's a little. Oh, that's the shit.
Shake and bake, son. Shake and bake.
Yeah, you like this. Yeah.
I'm the magic man.
See, no, I just get the Safeway frozen chicken, man. Get those boneless, skinless chicken thighs.
Oh, chicken thighs.
I don't like chicken thighs. No.
I'll eat chicken boobs. Chicken boobs.
Yeah, it's got to be the breastises.
Oh my god.
Or the wings. I'll do wings. I'll do
wings.
wings.
Yeah, wings.
Boneless, skinless chicken thighs for me. Occasionally get some breasts in there, you know, every now and then. Switch it up.
Boneless thighs.
Boneless, skinless thighs, dude.
I'm pretty sure
delicious.
boneless, skinless thighs are just chicken breasts.
No, they're not breasts.
They're dark meat.
They're dark meat, my friend. They're not white meat. So, yeah, and I'm a dark meat.
No, my bad.
guy.
It's boneless chicken wings are just chunks of chicken breast. That's
no. I'm talking about boneless chicken thighs, man. I'm talking about the thighs.
Hey, you like gizzards?
Ugh.
My mom used to make me eat that.
Oh, I don't doubt that. I thought she was white though.
Why would you think she was white, man?
I thought your mom and dad were white.
My mom and what?
I thought your parents were white. Yeah.
I always thought your parents were Japanese.
That's weird, Nick. How can you confuse this? White.
You could be adopted.
I thought you were adopted.
Dude, man, you fucking bastard. Why would you think that? Why would you think that, Nick? I'm calling you out on this.
I thought you were imported.
I really thought you were adopted. I'm adopted.
Why would you think I was adopted, Nick? What gave you that idea?
The way you always talk to him.
I don't know. Maybe the way that you
How did I talk to
in a
him?
helicopter.
You're like, no, listen, Dad, no. Just get my fucking snowboard and my coat and my gloves and my goggles and just meet me there.
I do what I want, Dad.
Anything like that, well, you know, whatever. Nick Ball, you bastard. All right.
All right, Vic, tell me about Windows 10, man.
It's pretty good, man. It's
You've been
nice.
using it for what, a week now?
Yeah, about a day after it came out for technical preview, and it's pretty good, man. It's running real well. Apps, no problem so far.
I don't care about all that. I want to know what the difference is between Windows 10 and Windows 8, whatever the fuck we got. So what's with this new start menu? It looks
it's like a mixture of Windows. At least when you're using keyboard and mouse, I believe it's supposed to give you like the standard start menu back from like Windows 7 with a mixture of Windows 8. So on the one side you got all your little tiles, and then on the other side you got your standard tiles, sir, tiles, and then you got your all apps and all that kind of good shit on the other side. So it's a perfect blend of the two. It's pretty nice, pretty convenient. You can rearrange shit and whatnot. I don't know how you oh, never mind. That's how you unpin shit. And you got live tiles.
A step backwards from 8.1 from like trying to move everything to like that tile touchscreen interface. I mean,
not necessarily, because to my understanding, though I haven't tried it since I haven't hooked up my monitor to my other monitor for touchscreen purposes. But I think if you're using touchscreen, it goes to the full Windows 8 screen. And then when you're using the keyboard and mouse, it goes to the standard, which actually, in my opinion, works really well if that's the case. So that way, keyboard and mouse, you got something that's more designed for keyboard and mouse, and then when you need to, when you're using touchscreen, you got something that's designed for your finger input and such. So it's good strategy by Windows, and it's pretty smart by Microsoft.
I don't know. I think they're backtracking because they made a piece of shit. That's
not necessarily. You still got the Windows 8 live tiles and stuff like that on your start menu, so it's not necessarily a backtrack, sir.
It's not a backtrack. It's more of an optimization for business enterprise integration.
So let me ask you this though. So like I'm a consumer and I go to the store and I buy a Windows laptop. What interface am I getting?
Well, right now you're getting Windows 8.1.
No, I'm saying when Windows 10 is released, what interface?
As I said, it's supposed to be a dynamic start menu, so it's supposed to be the same across all platforms. The idea is that if you use touchscreen, so if you're touching the screen, I believe it's supposed to go to the full Windows 8. When you hook up a keyboard and mouse, then it goes to the hybrid Windows 7, Windows 8 start menu. So it's designed to work.
It's a fucking cluster. That's what I think.
I
think it's great. I think it's great for businesses because they went back to a semi-workable desktop that will continue on. But I think consumers were still
a lot of consumers were too fucking stupid to. I shouldn't say that. A lot of consumers were too set in their ways to adapt to Windows 8, so it works out for.
I think I agree with you a little bit there that people are fucking retarded and that it was like a completely shock value thing and they're like, whoa, what the fuck? But I also no one developed for that interface, and in like the Windows Store apps were garbage, and it was a matter of I'm used to doing things one way.
They weren't all that bad.
No, do it this way.
Now they're pretty good.
None of my apps are there,
They're a lot better now because now you can actually resize them on your desktop and stuff like that. So they're like desktop applications, which is pretty cool. Well, we also do have the virtual desktops now. So if you guys ever use Expose on Mac OS X or Linux, the virtual desktops on Linux.
Hey, or on Chrome. I'm about to expose right now. 3-finger swipe. Boom.
Oh yeah. Okay. So, anyways, if you got on a real OS,
I don't know, man. Chromebooks are selling Windows
Chrome's
right
good.
now. Half the education market is covered with fucking Chromebooks.
No, half the what?
Half of the education market is Chromebook right now. All the half of the purchases last year or this year were.
I think we talked about this before, and we just bumped this, but I'm not going to argue that right now because I don't have any of.
Yeah, because the Chromebook is a better cheap laptop alternative than anything that has Windows on.
Please, dude. There's now a Windows laptop or Windows and stuff like that for like what $100 and stuff like that. Chrome's not going to last when you got these cheap
Chromebooks are between $200 and $400.
Yeah, and you can get Windows computers. And Windows is bringing down. HP's releasing like the first freaking tablet soon, like $100 for a Windows tablet, dude.
Oh yeah, and it'll be a $100 tablet.
Yeah, and they'll still offer for a Chrome. That's the sad thing about it. But moving on, as I said, the virtual desktops are there, resizable, Windows 8 applications or Metro applications, or you want to refer to them as. So that was all around pretty cool, pretty good. I'm liking it. Windows 10, Microsoft's making some better for keyboard and mouse people.
When's the official release, the consumer release?
Don't know.
2020.
Probably late 2015, I would imagine.
Yeah, late 2019 or something.
Late 2015, I would imagine.
So like the Avengers 6 will be out by that time. That's good.
I don't know why you would say that, because Microsoft's actually been very fast with updates. So.
Well, yeah, because they release something and everyone goes, "Ah, fuck, this is terrible," and they're like, "Oh, just kidding. Look, we fixed it."
And Microsoft also specified that at the beginning of Windows 8 they were going to accelerate update process, so mimic what Mac was doing on OS X. But no, let's just forget about what Microsoft said previously and assume that this is all just reaction to what to the consumer feedback.
Well, I think we can trace a lot of what Microsoft has done to consumer
I'm saying
enterprise
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that your update policy is not one of those. That's all I'm saying. Microsoft speed and updates right now is not one of those. That's all I'm really getting at.
Yeah, but I don't care how quick or how slow they update. I'm more concerned with the quality of the updates.
Well, you're over here implying that we're not going to see it in 2019, so apparently that did cross your mind about their speed of their updates, sir.
Oh, you're hung up on the 2019 thing? I didn't mean to.
I'm just saying, man. You're bringing it up, and
I'm sorry, buddy. I mean,
debating it, man.
I'm
Okay,
sorry,
well,
buddy.
let's
Don't get all butthurt.
Let's shoot for into 2015. The tech demo is set to expire April 2015, so that means a consumer preview should be out sometime.
I just want Windows 7 back. I like Windows.
Why? Do you want some?
It was so nice.
Faster,
that little fish. That fish wallpaper, man, he was cool.
Get your fish wallpaper on Windows. Just get Windows 10, Mike. Get Windows 10.
Or that turtle with all that shit on him. That's cool.
Windows 10 is for you, man. You get Windows 7 with the benefits of Windows 8.
I mean, unless I have to start doing photo editing and video editing, I don't see ever buying a regular ass computer again. Everything. I mean, the web is moving so quick and so fast and so nice and fluid, and there's so much stuff moving to the web. Faster content apps and content is always delivered to the web. Websites are getting more dynamic. I mean,
when you ever need to get real work done, Windows will be there for you. So.
Dude, I can do just like I said, other than photo or video editing. I can do anything I need to do on my Chromebook. The only time, yesterday was the only time since I've had my Chromebook that I've had to do something, and that was update my credit card info from iTunes. I had to do that.
When you ever need to do real work, okay, when you need to get down and start using like macros and shit.
Your definition of real work.
Yeah, do some engineering shit, man. All right, you fucking need Windows, sir.
No, if I'm just a writer. My definition of real work is very different than someone that's professional photographer.
If you're a writer, you'll be using Word. You would not be using, or maybe Pages is a giant tool.
You're writing. You don't need a fucking.
You would not be using fucking
cool desktop
Google
Docs, man.
Something. No, if you're writing, man, you know the
get out of my
fucking Word offers, all the references and shit. You would not be writing articles, documents,
I need a full-blown OS to write an essay. You're right. I need a full OS to write a resume.
All that kind of stuff.
Right, I gotta add in all this fucking Flash animations. Get out of
here,
this motherfucker. God damn it. What real work do you do?
Me?
Yeah,
I'm an engineer, motherfucker.
Huh?
I'm an engineer, motherfucker. IoT engineer, my friends. I do software, hardware, all that shit.
I know, but I'm saying on your personal computer at home, what real work do you do?
Well, on my MacBook, I do actually side projects, side coding projects and stuff like that. So, I did that on my Mac, which I could not do on my, that.
Okay.
On my main desktop, I use it for gaming, man. Can't do that on Chromebook.
No, you're right, but that's not real work, motherfucker. That's gaming.
Hey. All I'm saying is,
All I'm saying is the definition of real work varies by the person.
Hey. All I'm saying is real work.
All I'm saying is I get real work done on my Chromebook. I'm getting real work done on my Chromebook right now, motherfucker.
Yourself and you're unproductive, but you're telling yourself you're getting
productive as shit.
You know what, sir?
Shit.
I'm kidding.
I got my guy over here that tells me what I need to do.
I was joking. I was creating drama, man, because Nick Ball wasn't here doing it. He was slacking off, so somebody had to create that drama. Now, Chrome was actually all right, man. It's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right.
Speaking of Chromebook, did you see they're going to bring I think this is just for students though. They're going to bring a VMware version of Photoshop.
Oh yeah.
So it's not like an actual app that's installed on your Chromebook. It's like running in a server somewhere and fucking somewhere, and then you can see changes obviously in real time as you're doing. It's probably not going to run very nice, but whatever. That's kind of cool. I don't know, Nick. What do you think, buddy?
My brother's gonna fuck.
Yeah, whatever.
So why are we talking about motherfucking Photoshop, man? I don't use that shit.
Yeah, I don't use it either. But anyway, Nick, talk to me about this. This fucking, since we're talking about OSs and we're talking about that unhackable. You can't get a virus with a Mac. It's impossible. It doesn't happen.
Only idiots believe that shit.
Yeah, that was a long. That ship sailed a long time ago.
So what's going on? There is some new Mac virus that rots your Apple.
Well, there was.
I just want to go ahead and apologize for that one. That was a stupid joke.
It was.
That was pretty terrible. There was a rather large botnet that was created just recently.
For those that don't know, could you just quickly go over what a botnet is?
Their computer was basically tricked into being a slave machine for a large network of slave machines all running for one evil, nefarious purpose. But Apple's updated to prevent the eyeworm botnet malware, which is malware. Yeah, it's not just a virus. That's malware, which is a lot worse. And they took care of that. There was the other one, Vic. What was that one? Like it was a button or Bucky or Bugzilla or.
No, I know it was that one recently. People.
Shell Shock.
Shell Shock, yes.
The bash bug.
Ah, Shell Shock. That's a pretty cool name. Oh yeah, no, is that the one recently where the dude can take over your
Yeah. So I don't know if they're related or not because I don't care because I don't have a Mac, but it's always funny. And
how do you get your real work done?
I use a Windows machine, which is the only machine I can really work on. Hey-o!
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Macs are just for iTunes.
And people who need a code iOS or Mac OS, which sucks.
And for people who need a computer but don't actually need to do work on a computer.
Yeah. Personally, if I didn't do iOS apps on the side, I would not own a Mac. I would have a Surface Pro 3 right now because, goddamn, I really want a Surface Pro.
It's funny though. I mean, like Macs, yes, they do handle Photoshop well, and outside of media. It's really there's nothing there. If you have a Mac, it's just literally you just decide to spend extra money on something.
Yeah, the only reason I actually moved to a Mac before I started
the hardware is you definitely pay for it, but the hardware is just so good.
Yeah, it's so terrible. Mac hardware is fucking shit.
No. That's what I'm saying. The only reason I moved to a Mac was because initially, before iOS development, was because of the fucking trackpad, man. That thing was.
Yeah, the trackpads are so nice. That big ass glass trackpad.
I'm like, the
only PC manufacturer close to Apple is Lenovo. They make Lenovo makes some wonderful computers.
But everybody's pretty much good now, though, so you can't really go wrong with virtually anybody now. They're all kind of catching up there in terms of
Yeah, but there's so many flaws with Mac's hardware that it's
Touchscreen would be nice on Mac. I won't lie on that.
Touchscreen. I mean, hey, let's have an easily removable keyboard. It's the only fucking piece of the hardware that you use all the fucking time, and you can't take the goddamn thing out without taking the whole fucking computer apart.
Well, they are very repair unfriendly, and yeah, I mean there's
a lot of computers that are like that right now too, especially with 2-in-1s. You really can't take.
But when I pay that kind of money for something, that shouldn't be an issue. I'm just saying.
My Mac's been working pretty good, and I use it all the time, man. I have issues with it.
A lot of port breakage. I've had a lot of problems with that over the years.
That happens all the time.
I mean, to be honest,
I just ram shit in there all the time.
But I don't have that problem. I don't have the problem with Lenovo laptops. I have had a lot of. I've deployed Macs to a large pool of people. It's not like I just I've never had that problem. My Mac's never done that. I mean, I've seen users do this shit. I mean, if I worked at an Apple store, I'm sure I'd have all kinds of terrible things to say about a Mac.
Oh, one time I was at the Apple
store. If we were at an Apple store, you couldn't say anything about a Mac right now.
I saw
that. I know, but
I know.
I was at the Apple store once, and I saw this lady came in, and she had a MacBook that had a big-ass dent in it. And she was trying to tell the Genius Bar guy that it got so hot that the aluminum started to cave in, and that's why it was dented. And he was just flat out like, "No, it's because you dropped it." It got so hot that when I went to pick it up, that it dented in. And he's like,
literally,
you did it? You
literally,
didn't burn your
reach
hand?
temperatures of like, what would it take to actually make aluminum
Do you know
malleable
how
like that?
hot aluminum has to get to bend like that?
Hey,
And
what
how
is the
quickly,
temperature?
how quickly it dissipates that heat on top of that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, it was just hilarious that she was trying to get a free MacBook replacement because she dropped that shit and dented it.
But aluminum is easily heated up to mold.
Well, I mean, we see the iPhone's just bend in half.
Oh Jesus, what a piece of shit that thing is.
Have you guys seen the little meme of the flip phone that's like, haha, you can't do this, and then he's like trying really hard, he snaps his little back. It's so funny. It's good stuff.
Speaking of flip phones,
Oh, I thought, okay, I was like, I hope you have some, because I don't have a flip phone. That'd be cool. What do you got?
Hey, Bob, what the fuck?
Oh, wow. Why do you have that?
I'm on call this week.
And that's what they give you?
It's just the on-call phone, yeah.
This is what I find hilarious, is that you are a technology professional in charge of God knows how much technology for your company, and they give you a flip phone. What a bunch of assholes.
Well, they give us a flip phone as the on-call phone, which we give to all, But what's great about this is it's literally, it's on 66%, and I charged it Friday afternoon.
That is yeah. You guys see the thing with the it was like Nokia 3360. It was like a big ass hole in the ground from like a sinkhole, and it was like somebody dropped the phone.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, I get the MiFi and the Chromebook, so I can do anything anywhere. So it's all right.
Untrue. You can't do real work on a Chromebook.
I can because I VM into a virtual.
No. You
and then use Windows.
That's what you call a technicality there.
You can't do it. Can't do it.
No, I can. I can by using Windows on my Chromebook.
That is pretty cool. I like that.
Who's
So what
Vic,
else? What?
Vic, turn your phone onto silent.
No, okay. I just want to look this up real quick. So it takes 600 degrees for aluminum to become malleable. So basically, she's saying her laptop heated up to 600 degrees.
If it was sitting on a stove, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. Were you cooking with your MacBook?
Yeah, I mean, well, either way, I'm pretty sure that's not
No, your oven doesn't even get to 600 degrees. I think my oven cuts off at like 450 or 500 or something.
Yeah, the oven, but not the stove heating element itself.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a flat top, so
I have a glass top stove.
yeah, I do.
Yeah, I gotta use a special cleaning polish on it.
No, you don't. You use soap and water, motherfucker.
No, there is a special cleaning.
No, I know, but that shit is soap and water.
No, there's a special.
My bad.
For when you get stuff stuck on there, you need to scrape it off. You gotta use either a razor blade or that thing.
Oh, razor blade. How long you leave shit stuck on there for?
I'm just saying that these are the rules with these glass tops because they're actually porcelain tops or some shit like that.
I don't know. I have never had a problem with mine. Soap and water and a paper towel. All right, Nick. What about this USB bug where I can put a USB?
Oh shit, that's messed up.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what that's all about is
I read before you go into it. I just want to throw out a headline that I read that was saying that this hack/bug or whatever it is will potentially ruin USB forever to where they don't even put them in computers anymore. Is this true? What's up?
Oh, that'll never be true. I mean, we're getting into
That's some
basically-
hyperbole there.
yeah, it's
Hyperbole? Is that what you mean?
yeah, hyperbole.
How come you can't say words and you're a fucking engineer? I don't understand.
Hey,
Where did you go to
engineer,
school?
we don't study English. All right, you did it like freshman year and you're done, man. All right.
That's
You're
true.
done.
That's true. I had to take a public speaking class, and I think that was it.
Yeah. So hyperbole. Hey, thank you for correcting me on that.
No problem.
You know, at least I knew what the word was, even though I pronounced it wrong. You gotta give me some credit there, at least.
Fair enough. Fair
Okay.
enough.
No, well, it's not like those people who misuse figuratively and literally and stuff like that. That dude was literally on fire.
No, you have when you say it, you have to say literally.
Literally.
He was literally on fire.
He was
You guys,
literally on fire.
I literally can't even.
Literally on fire. Anyway, Nick, can you
Nick.
literally tell me about this USB thing?
Yeah, so it was an exploit that was first shown at DEF CON this year. And then what happened is the hacker convention in Louisville, Kentucky, which is DerbyCon, like Kentucky Derby. And,
Wow.
yeah.
You motherfuckers get a life.
So
Don't
at
hack me down, bro.
DerbyCon, what happened is two security professionals made the code publicly available that allows full-on exploit of your machine through your USB device. But basically, it's just, I mean, it's not really anything particularly new. It's just this big hardware vulnerability was put into the wild. So until this stuff gets patched, and that's kind of the question is, can it be patched, or do we have to go to USB 4 to patch it? It's kind of up in the air. At the end of the day, never put a fucking thumb drive in your computer if you didn't buy it.
Well, it's not only that, man. Shit, they can rewrite firmware, so like you can like,
oh yeah,
you can fucking like get USB mice to actually install malicious ware.
Yeah. Don't
you get those like Tekken pins and stuff like that. You know, some people just grab a few of those, rewrite the firmware, throw them back in the pile, and bam.
Don't put it in your computer unless you bought it yourself.
I mean, I think you have to think of.
Now you got to worry about that too. So you got to watch out for the packaging as well, because you know what, get shit.
You gotta treat your thumb drive like you're a prostitute and it's a wiener. You know what I'm saying? You always got to make sure you're protected and that you at least vet the thumb drive a little bit.
But you start thinking about this. You could have Android an actual Android application. You could write something like a stupid game like Flappy Bird, and design the Android code to be, to exploit USB, and then when you plug your phone into your computer, something could happen. I mean, there's a lot of roads we could go down.
You just got to check permissions there when it's.
I understand that.
For USB permission, it's like a flag going up there.
No. You create the world's greatest game, but it requires root access, and you know what I mean? Like you build this game up so that you can't get it from the App Store, but it's so great everybody has to have it.
Yeah, or some asshole on XDA is like, here, check out the beta of my app before I release it to the App Store, and you're like, oh, okay. I mean, you know how many times I download an app just from fucking anywhere?
You gotta trust some of those people. Yeah, some of those people
I trust them all. That's my problem. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever, XDA.
Hey, all right.
It's
to my contracts and shit.
It's an interesting attack. The bad USB is what it's labeled, all one word. But it's interesting. You talk about downloading games. I mean, back on the bulletin board systems before I had the internet, I wrote a batch file that deleted all the Windows system files. And this is back in the day when like you ran DOS and then you ran Windows, also. Right. And I converted it over to a COM file so you couldn't read the text. And I told this guy this kid was pissing me off. I told him it was a game. I was having trouble getting it installed. See if he could install it. And he ran the install.com, and the rest of the files I gave him were all just bullshit files. And that install.com then went in and wiped out his System32 folder, and I never heard from him again.
I feel like that was like, you're throwing out some terms there, buddy. You should have. You told him it was Doom 2, right? You're like, oh, bro, you gotta check out Doom 2. This shit's awesome.
It was around that time, yeah.
You were what?
Around that time.
You were like 25.
No, I was like what? Like I was at 10.
I know.
11?
Fucking with you.
But I never heard from him again. I'm just saying, the guy pissed me off.
So it worked, is what you're saying.
It worked. He broke his dad's computer, and he was never seen again.
What else we got? Vic, what else you got? I know.
You guys see that video? I know I posted it on Facebook as well too from Fox.
Oh, which one?
The one from Fox. The piss poor journalism, where they were talking about how Facebook, because it requests, or Facebook Messenger, because it requests access to your camera and shit, that they were like, oh my gosh, now Facebook's going to start spying on you with your cameras and stuff like that because it requests all these permissions.
Yeah, that article was like 6 months old, though.
Yeah, the thing is, like, Fox, because it's a normal news media outlet, they did the same shit that, like, every other tech website did like 3 or 4 months ago. Everyone freaked out about it. Normal people. I have normal people that I know that were like, oh, I can't install that because they'll spy on me from my camera. Like, where the fuck did you read that from?
Stupid. It's like, Jesus Christ, dude. It's like, okay, if they're attacking Messenger, why are they attacking like fucking Vine or Instagram? Because they all request the same damn permissions.
Right,
Like, oh,
right.
God, this is
Or
so fucking
WhatsApp,
stupid.
who just got purchased $19 billion by Facebook.
Yeah, but it had a global reach that Facebook doesn't have.
Yeah. And then
Oh,
also,
no,
no,
it was
absolutely.
interesting.
Well, I think what it is Facebook Messenger is a pile of steaming fucking fail, and WhatsApp is like just blowing up.
Mm.
So they
Different markets, man.
Yeah.
No,
But
no,
also-
you're right. But I think
Yeah.
they needed an in with a messenger type thing. Didn't they
Oh,
buy
yeah,
another
that's what
messenger
WhatsApp's
program?
for, is
Didn't they
their
buy someone a
international
few months
shit.
ago?
What?
Didn't they buy someone else a few months ago?
Oh, Yahoo recently bought MessageMe. That's what you're thinking of.
No,
I mean, the problem
could've
with Facebook Messenger is that it's Facebook. I mean, it's tied to Facebook.
Well, it's the name Facebook Messenger.
I know, but you know what I mean? Like, it's tied to, like, Facebook accounts and everything else, and that's what really detracts from it.
Well, the idea is for Facebook people, though. I mean, the
I
idea
know,
is
and
for...
that's why it's not going to be super successful, because you need, and they tried to incorporate SMS into it, and all of a sudden you're like, I mean, people, like, I had it on for like an hour and a half, and some motherfuckers that I'm not Facebook friends with started Facebook messaging me, and I was like, how the fuck did you, what is this shit? You know? And it's separate worlds. You have, Nick world and then Facebook world, and if they collide, Jerry, It's from Seinfeld. But what was another funny news story thing is
Wait, hold on. Let me just finish one
No,
other thing.
shut up,
One other
listen,
thought
no.
on mine. No, let me finish one other thought before we move on to something else, dude. One of the things I was going to say, too, I was kind of disappointed with was that iOS, they confused iOS and Android permissions together, too. So, Nick, do you want me, Nick, oh my God, seriously, dude, seriously. Nick, can you just... Okay. So anyways, as I was saying, the only other thing I was pissed off about was how they confused iOS and Android permissions together, too. So that was fucking messed up as well. So, like, journalists would be able to...
Oh, shit.
Journalists would do some research and education before finally doing their articles. Nick, you know I'm doing this to you now, right? Go ahead, Nick. Nick, go ahead, sir. Nick, you're good to go. You're good to go, Nick. Go ahead. Is that yours, Nick?
That is it.
Go.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, go. Are you done?
Nick, go ahead, man.
Are you done? Are you done?
Go ahead, Nick.
Are you done? Are you done?
That's all you, man. That's all you.
During Fapgate. CNN said they're not sure who this 4chan guy is. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what else we
Go
got?
ahead, Nick. I'll let you go.
What else we got? What else we got?
So CNN was trying to figure out who 4chan was. Like, they actually thought it was a person. And they were referencing him. Well, we think he's a hacker. Who might...
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
No, that can't happen, man. Nobody could be that fucking ignorant.
And he was the tech expert. Like, they brought him in to talk about how these celebrities' pictures may have been stolen.
Was it Joshua Topolsky?
They'll get away with this shit, too, because the masses are just fucking as ignorant as they are.
No, they're more ignorant.
Well, we don't know who this 4chan character is exactly, but we believe he may be a hacker who has access.
He's got a website, a blog. Did you guys see that Cyanogen turned down an acquisition attempt by Google for $1 billion?
No.
Oh, that's a good thing too, man. Google's
I thought that was pretty interesting.
Really locked down with Android.
You what?
That
It's
was
like Google's starting to get locked down. It's getting really locked down with Android. So I think Cyanogen wanted to keep things more open and shit.
Yeah. Google's been tightening the reins, which I think is a good thing. You know, having more restrictions.
Good and bad. You know, it goes against the nature of what Android was originally founded on, but at the same time, you kind of have to.
Yeah, I think it comes to a point where when you have your end users to really think about, and Google also has their own motivations for business and stuff. You just gotta do what you gotta do.
Nick created an echo. That was actually pretty good because it sounded like Mike was echoing. The only thing I hope Google does with the L update is, I mean, honestly, just from this privacy bullshit, is change their permissions. I really wish they would just copy Apple's permission scheme. So I hate the idea that you accept everything right at the beginning, so you give them full access to everything versus just being able to selectively choose which permissions you want to give them to when you're using the app.
I don't know. Is that really a problem?
Well, that's why you get these
know,
privacy
just
scares
being, like,
because you
paranoid
get
about
games and
shit.
shit asking for full
It would
permissions.
be nicer if the Facebook Messenger app didn't ask to use your camera until you actually go to launch the camera.
Exactly.
Then
And
you're
you
like,
don't worry
oh,
about-
now it needs it. Yeah, sure.
And you don't have to worry about like games and stuff like that, all the stuff that's not supposed to ask like contact data, somehow gain this information, doing who knows what with it. Because iOS, if you download an app and all of a sudden, I want to access your contacts, you're like,
Oh, what the fuck is this?
go to allow, and then you're good.
Yeah,
And
that is a nice feature. That is a nice feature.
yeah, so yeah, hopefully they change things around. But but that requires a whole rework, I would imagine, and it could be a bit complex.
No, I think they just need to update the way that that they present it, a little bit better. Like maybe.
But the thing is, like, Android can request a shit ton of permissions on apps like that, so that's the problem.
I think it's the way it's laid out and the way it's presented. I think if they had a little bit more customizable thing that was like, like Facebook Messenger. Okay, we require access to your camera in order for you to video chat using Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, that would be nice
lay
to
it out
explain
in
that shit.
in layman ass terms for people because they see I need access to your camera and they're like, oh my god, I need access to your microphone. Oh my god.
Well, that's the
you
thing
think
is
it works.
though.
But if it's like we need access to your camera so you can use video in Facebook Messenger, we need access to your microphone so people can hear you in Facebook fucking Messenger.
But that's the one thing I like about Apple versus Android is when you think about it, it forces the customers to actually realize what's happening. If you got a laundry list of all the stuff that you want to access, and people are just gonna be like, okay, I don't feel like reading to that.
Oh no, you're
But
right.
each time that
I
pops
think
up,
it
you're
goes
like,
either way. People go and just hit accept, or they go, oh my god, and then they don't even install the app. Yeah,
I think like the way this does it makes more sense because it pops up and you're like, what's contacts? And then okay, but I was doing something that required contacts. And
right. So something
Yeah.
wants to use your location. Oh, okay. Weather. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. I download something. It's like when it's a notification, I'm like, hell the fuck no, I don't want you notifying me shit, man. It's a fucking game. Why the hell do I need notifications from you, you piece of shit? And you know what? I'm moving on.
Moving on.
Moving on, sir.
All right. What else we got? Anything other tech news related?
I suggest we officially change Nick Ball's name to Nick Boss.
Nick Boss. Okay.
Nick Boss, because he is a boss, man.
Oh, let's see. What else? I don't think.
Damn it, Nick! You're supposed to be like supporting that.
Oh,
man.
did you guys see the
Your
910
damn ego.
horsepower electric Ferrari?
No.
I mean,
No.
a Lamborghini.
Why the fuck would I care about electric power? Oh, well, that's pretty cool.
It'll get you 30 miles before it dies.
What the fuck? And it's all electric?
Yeah, it's all
It's like
electric.
a hybrid.
It's a 910. No, is it 900? Yeah, 910 horsepower, 5.2 liter V8. No, I'm sorry. It says it's 910
V8
horsepower,
is
but it's
electric.
not. I'm sorry. It's a 610 horsepower car with a trio. Oh no, it does. It is 910. I'm sorry. It's a 610 horsepower engine with a trio of electronic motors that beef it up to 910.
Okay, I'm about to say a V8, dude. That's a fucking rotary engine and requires gas.
Yeah, the V10.
Wait, it can't be
Not.
so it's a plug-in hybrid then, right?
Yeah, it'll get you using only electric power, traveling around 31 miles without firing up the main engine. So it is. It is a
It's
dual.
plug-in.
Yeah. So it's got gas. It's gas and electric.
It's a plug-in hybrid, yeah, because there's no freaking rotary engine in EV.
I don't know why you keep saying rotary. Do you understand anything about cars? It's not a
The engine
rotary engine.
rotates, man.
A rotary engine is Mitsubishi has them, where
Mazda
it doesn't. Who?
I guess I should.
Mazda? Is it Mazda who has it?
Yes, the RX-7, the RX-8, they're all
that's
rotary
right.
engines.
That's right.
Yeah.
I thought it
Okay,
was.
fine then. V engine. Sorry about that. V engine.
Talking about the engine do like this with
Doesn't have
15
cylinders, I
vectors.
guess.
That's a regular
But-
engine.
Doesn't have
Instead
cylinders,
of-
okay?
It doesn't have a piston. It just
Right,
it rotates instead of it's like a triangle inside of a circle, and so as it rotates around, it has the intake and then then the compression, and then the firing, and then the outtake, and it just rotates around instead of up and down. It's pretty slick because you could do like you can maintain 9,000 RPMs and not blow the fucker up.
Yeah, no, the rotary engine's very, very cool.
Okay, yeah, sorry for my
I haven't used
improper terminology used. Anyway, I just meant to have a gas.
Well, as an engineer, I thought it might be important to you to understand the mechanics of what the fuck you're
I'm an
saying.
electrical engineer, not mechanical, my friend. So that's
Clearly, you're not much of any engineer.
Oh, ouch. Yet, you know.
Yeah, we're English.
Yeah, sadly.
Because you're from Japan. You're adopted from Japan.
Oh yeah, no, that's a good excuse then. So that's the reason why.
I think you need to start using a Japanese accent. It'll go over well when you say hyperbole. What'd you say?
Hyperbole.
Hyperbole. Yeah, if you say, I don't. A lot of the news articles they are hyperbole.
No, I'd be like, oh yes, they are hyperbole.
Yeah, they're absolutely.
It'll be hyperbole.
Hyperbole.
Oh, Vic.
All right. Let's make fun of the Japanese culture, guys.
I'm not making fun of Japanese culture. I fucking love Japanese culture. It's just a
Man, quit!
I'm very upset. My absolute favorite restaurant ever since I was a kid, named Arigato, they closed down, man. I'm so upset.
Yeah, man. Well, why don't you move to Japan, man? You know what? You should, Mike.
You know what, dude? Honestly, if Aaron would move to Japan, I would take her ass and we would go to Japan.
Mike in Japan. Oh man.
I would be literally the tallest person in a country.
Have you ever been to Japan?
I've never been. I want to go so bad.
Well, then we'll go next year for TGS. That's a Guru donation right there. Donate for us to go to TGS.
Yeah, I need
take Mike to Japan.
I need send me to Japan. I want to play in the arcades. I want to go up in the mountains and practice fucking karate and fucking ninjutsu and shit.
I mean,
look, this is my goal. I want to go to Japan.
Probably won't be able to do that.
I want to come back. I want to be able to show you the shit out of motherfuckers.
Okay, well, Mike, let's be a little realistic here. This is for TGS, legitimate news, event. That
let me go. Fuck all that. I want to go. I don't want to go for that. I want to go for the Tokyo Motor Show.
This is a tech podcast.
I don't care. I don't give a shit about the tech in Japan. I care about the cars. If I wanted to go to a tech show, you know where I'd go? To fucking every time Apple does something, whatever. I'd go to Berlin during IFA. I'd go somewhere where shit actually gets announced.
Yeah, okay, fair enough, Mike. Fair enough. Fine. We'll try to go for the Tokyo Auto Show. I guess is right.
You know what? No, this is what we got to do. We got to find out wherever Honda is showing off the new Civic Type R, and we have to steal it.
Okay, you just said that live on a podcast, man.
Yeah, I'm letting Honda have a fucking head start. Lock that bitch down, because Mike's coming for that motherfucker.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm gonna Vin Diesel the shit out of that car. You bitches better be ready. And I got Vic with me. He speaks Japanese, so we're gonna talk the fuck out of our way out of there. He's gonna be like, oh, we got that car, hyperbole.
Well, that's improper use of the word, but. So once again, we established I knew how to use. I knew how to use hyperbole.
You're gonna roll the window down, and all you're gonna do is throw fucking Hadouken, knocking motherfuckers down.
I haven't mastered the Hado yet. I haven't learned how to channel my energy.
Well, start practicing because we got a car to steal, Vic. Fast and Furious 7, Mike and Vic, Tokyo theft.
Okay, man. Well, that was something, but I guess steal a car and we'll get banned from Japan forever. But
that's fine. It'll be worth it if I come back with a fucking Civic Type R, the new one, 270 horsepower, fucking turbo. Come on, son.
And then we all place the blame. You set it up so that Nick takes the fall for it, right?
Well, we'll get away with it. I got fucking diplomatic immunity.
How the fuck you get diplomatic immunity?
Guru status, motherfucker. You automatically get diplomatic immunity.
Is that right? Because that was never in my benefits package.
Well, you got to look. Enrollment comes around once a year. Just make sure you check that box.
All right, I will next time. Nick Ball, do you check the box?
For what?
Diplomatic immunity, son. Apparently we get that as part of being gurus.
Yeah, it's in there somewhere.
I was born with diplomatic immunity.
Oh, Nick Ball. See, that's why I was good. See.
Oh, man.
Boss will be born with.
All right, let's wrap this puppy up. Let's do some Guru Gotta Have It, Gotta Trash It. Nick, what you got for us this week, buddy?
Nicholas Paul is.
My Guru Gotta Have It, Gotta Trash It. I did 2 lines last week, didn't I? Or 2 dots?
2
Yeah.
chains.
It's gonna
Did
be
I?
another game.
I don't. Yes, you did.
Did I do Hitman Go?
Yes, you did Hitman Go as well.
Man,
Well, one of my Guru Gotta Have from a long time ago was Mad Skills MX, a
I think
BMX.
you already did that one,
racing-
dude. I remember us
BMX.
talking about BMX and the finger
It
thing.
was a motocross racing game. That game is still a daily play for me. And it seriously, there's only so many levels. You work through that shit. It's the weekly multiplayer. Every week they give you 2 racetracks, and you race against other people's times, and you try to get better, and you work your way up. I'm trying to get to Division 1. I can't get past Division 2. Every time I get in, I get bumped back down to 3. It is literally my fucking crack addiction.
Literally.
Literally. I'm
Literally.
hooked on that.
Literally, yeah.
Literally.
Literally.
Trolley.
Seriously, that game is so good I can't even.
You guys ever see the dude that had a throat that looked like a vagina?
I posted
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I saw
me
that.
too, yeah.
This shit right here is like,
That was messed up, man.
it's like this. Hold on. Let me get the camera on me. Shut the fuck up. Let me get the camera on me.
No,
Alright.
you don't have. He had a clit.
Yeah, that was messed up.
I
Dude.
don't have
I was like, yeah.
He
was fucked
had
up.
like a little turkey hanging behind 2 wedges.
It really was. It was really bad. I got so hard when I saw that. Oh.
Well, I had to go to the bathroom, and
Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
Work
Vic,
one
what you
out.
got for us this week, buddy?
Um,
I hope it involves
it's gonna be a
chicken.
video game, dude. I don't know why, but
Don't
we
do this
always
to
do
me,
video
chicken.
games.
After we supported your whole fucking career.
Hey, so anyways, I actually got 2. You know, because they're just both good. First of all, Shadow of Mordor. If you haven't picked that shit up, it's like fucking Batman Arkham series and then Assassin's Creed combined into one with Lord of the Rings lore.
well, that's exactly the negative review that I read about it said.
What's it for?
Negative
Xbox?
review.
I'm not kidding. I read a negative review for it
Who the
that was
fuck gave Shadow of Mordor a negative review?
it was
I'm gonna
it
Google
was
this right
this is
now.
Arkham City redubbed
Shadow of
as
Mordor.
Lord of the Rings.
Okay, so anyways, whoever gave that a negative review is a fucking idiot. I'm just going to say because it's one of the best damn games of the year. So go out there and pick it up. And Mike, I think it's for Xbox One, PS4. I have it on PS4.
Oh yeah,
PC,
Windows, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4,
Yeah,
Xbox
PlayStation 3 and
Xbox
Xbox
One.
360. So you can go ahead and pick it
Hey,
up yourself.
anybody out there want to donate an Xbox One to me? That'd be
I
cool.
thought you had one. Oh no, never mind. That's a 360.
No, I got a 360. Yo, I'll trade anyone an Xbox 360 for an Xbox One because the 360 is just so much cooler looking. You probably want that, and I just want the Xbox One so I can play some shit.
Yeah, so, yeah.
PS4
So anyway,
just like 85 days away.
What?
Hang on, let me double check.
Anyways, it's a good game. Pick it up. And it's
How
really
many
fun.
days until Christmas?
It's really fun. So I had a lot of fun playing that game.
Oh, you're getting one for Christmas. That's what I was like,
79
oh,
days.
It's been out.
79 days.
Yeah. And then the other game is going to be Smash Brothers for 3DS. So if you have a 3DS, pick that shit up.
That
It's
game
fucking
looks
awesome.
like shit. I mean,
Yeah,
it looks
anyways,
like the gameplay is fun.
yeah.
It just
Hey,
the game
you
itself
can
looks
you
bad.
can play online with that, right?
Yep, it's online too, dude. Playing
What
online.
about Street Fighter 3D? Can you play multiplayer online with that?
No, I don't have that game.
No,
That was one of the first 3D games.
Yeah, it was, and I played it, and it was cool looking. I mean, the
It
3D
was
shit was
fun.
stupid,
Yeah.
but the rest of it looked very cool.
Yeah, I
But
never.
if you made it
3DS.
flat, it worked really well.
I never used 3D on my 3DS, dude. So whatever.
Yeah, that shit makes me dizzy.
That shit just doesn't work that well. I heard a new 3DS is actually supposed to be a little bit better though.
All right, my Goober gotta have it is
A utility app.
Nope, Star Wars Commander.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Utility apps.
It
What
is-
the fuck's going on here, man?
It's so much fun. It's like I've never played Clash of Clans, but I keep hearing it's like Clash of Clans, but in the Star Wars universe. You can pick either the Rebels, the Rebel Alliance, or you could pick the Empire, and you build up your base and you train troops. Oh god, it's fun. And it's the thing I like about it is that it's one of those time-based things. So it's like you can't. Like you have a certain amount of money and a certain amount of building material, and then once you spend it, like it
So
takes
Star
time
Wars
to
Commander?
accrue it. Yeah. So like it's one of those games that you pick up, you play for 5 or 10 minutes, and then you have to put it back down because there's literally not shit for you to do until you build up your funds or until you have enough money to upgrade your turrets and shit.
Or you've been $50,000
In-app
in-app
purchases?
purchases.
Yeah, there are in-app purchases. Yeah, there's definitely in-app purchases to like hurry it up along. But even then, with the in-app purchases, it's like, okay, so you get enough money to upgrade your turret, and then you upgrade your turret. Now you got to wait 3 hours for your turret to finish being upgraded. So you can spend another $10 to get some crystals to upgrade it, or you just chill. It like makes you chill, and it's fun because you pick it up, and there's every time you pick it up, there's gonna be something for you to do. And I don't know, it's just fun. And it's for iOS, for Android, it's free. There are in-app purchases, but you absolutely don't need it. I think I spent $5, and that's it.
What? You spent money?
Yeah, you know, it's Star Wars. I gotta throw my dime. You put Star Wars on a fucking candy bar, I'm buying it.
You hear about the one kid who spent $50,000 in in-app purchases?
No.
Buying
What game was that?
Smurfs?
I don't know, but he got his parents, I guess his grandfather or something like that credit card. He told his mom he was using it to buy books for school. And, it ended up raking up like $46,000.
Dude, he must have beat every game.
No, just for one game. One game, dude.
I mean,
buying gold for one game.
Wow.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah, that's crazy because like they offer packages that are like $100, and I couldn't imagine spending $100. Not because it's $100, because whatever, I got it like that. Like gonna rain in this bitch. But you get so much shit for $100 that like you literally don't need to do anything else in the game.
Mm.
You spend $100, you got like a million crystals. What else are you gonna do?
I don't know, man. But anyway, I know that I think Google's already done it, and like they're pushing for that. Like free to play games should no longer be called free to play. So
yeah, they've changed it in the App Store to where it'll show you that it has in-app purchases, and it'll also show you the range. So it's like all the way from $1 to $100. So you know.
That's good. That's what I like to see.
Did anybody pay $100 for in-app? I mean, like
that's crazy. That's crazy.
People do it, man. People do it.
I mean,
though.
You know what though? I can see because the thing about in-app purchases are smart because you spend, let's say you spend $1 here, $2 here, $5 here. That adds up. I mean, sooner or later you spent $50 on this game and you got all this cool shit. But yeah, you spent $50 on this game. Which some games that's fine if you want to invest in the money and you're going to get that value out of it. Because there's shit, I play more games on my phone than I do my console now. I mean, I haven't touched my Xbox in almost a year, which is fucking sad.
Dude, get yourself a 3DS, man. Fuck Xbox. Fuck
you know what though? I do have a little rant I want to throw out. I just want to throw out a little rant about games on Android. The quality's there, but the fucking cloud saving system. Developers need to get on the fucking ball because there's so many goddamn games out there that I want to play, but I'm just not gonna because I don't want, if I get another phone or if I flash a ROM or if I have to hard reset my phone, I'm not gonna invest another 9 hours in playing Modern Combat 5 to get to level 10. You know, fucking suck my dick. You know, get on it. Google gives you the fucking syncing shit. All you gotta do is stick it in your app. A bunch of dick bags.
How good iOS is for cloud sync across games.
It's the same. It sucks the same. But what's nice about iOS is if you make an iTunes backup, it saves your game data. So if you get a new phone or you have to wipe your phone, all your game data is backed up through iTunes. I don't think it works that way for iCloud. I could be wrong. I don't know because I don't have iOS. But I know for a fact if you sync it with iTunes, it will back up.
No, it works that way for iCloud too. Because like a lot of my settings and stuff like that are all saved.
Yeah, so although the developers might not have a system, Apple's got your back, and that I like because it's like at the end of the day, worst case scenario, all the hours I've invested in fucking whatever game it is, it's there. So like I see all these games, and I'm like, man, like Square, my makers of Final Fantasy, they have like the Chaos Rings game, and they look really cool, and the graphics look really, really nice, and it looks like there's a lot of hours and a lot of gameplay and a lot of really cool shit with our big ass screens on our phones nowadays. It is a really legitimate gaming platform, I think. But I'm not going to invest 20 hours in a game if I can't save the shit somewhere and get that save back on another device. At least fucking even PlayStation lets me save some shit on a memory card. Xbox lets me save it on a thumb drive if I want to. Get on the fucking ball, you assholes.
Oh, I agree with you there, man. I agree with you there, man.
All right, let's wrap this bitch up. Nick, where can everybody get a hold of you for prescriptions and stuff, or unsolicited health advice?
Put away that old ass iPhone, man. Okay. Ew, dude, that's just disgusting.
It's a 5S, man.
Oh, you got a
dude,
5S?
Oh,
Bro, that flip phone's better than that piece of shit.
shit, man. Fuck, dude, 5S?
Oh.
Is there even such thing as an iPhone under 4.7 inches? I refuse to believe that shit.
You old ladies make fun of you when you pull that thing out? Like,
Most likely.
Look at him using that antique. It's like my cane.
Oh, man, Nick.
Just kidding. My cane is worth more.
Oh my gosh. Can't believe he couldn't even call himself a guru of that shit.
It's terrible.
It is.
So you can find me at twitter.com/Dr. Nick Ball. Of course, you can email me, nick@thegadgetgurus.net. And you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/thegadgetgurus.
All right, Vic, what about you?
You hit me up at twitter.com/Vidal722. Email me at vic@thegadgetgurus.net. And also, too, as always, hit up Jeff F, twitter.com/Jeff F, and beg that guy to bring back Boom Explode. It's on life support now. Needs, to be brought back to life, and only you guys can do it. So
I think they pulled the plug on that. Hospice was brought in.
How him just keep going at him and say, Jeff, we want Boom Explode back. And really, my life has been incomplete since that podcast has stopped. So please, guys, work with me. Tell them we'll give them money. We will give you money, Jeff. Jeff, if you're listening to this podcast, we will fucking pay you to bring that awesome podcast back. Please.
We will?
I ain't paying him to bring it back.
Well, I'm talking about me and the listeners who love that podcast.
I mean, I love Jeff.
It was on live.
I can't get money for this podcast, let alone his podcast.
Dude, just buy a 3DS, Mike. For the love of God, if you play Smash Brothers with our listeners, they will donate more money.
Hold on. Okay, Google. Oh. Okay, Google. 3DS for sale. Let's see what we got. $199. What the fuck?
Man, that's a 3D XL, dude. Get like a 2DS if you want to get something cheaper. Get those for like $129 new. Find them sell for $100 every now and then.
Damn,
you need a 3DS.
Red. Well, I have to buy it if it's in red.
It's a 3D XL. That's the one you're looking at.
What's the difference between the XL and the regular one?
Well, the 2DS doesn't have any 3D. And
yeah, okay, I don't care about 3D.
Yeah, so a lot of people are going with that one.
Can I play the same games on both, though?
Yeah. Yeah, you just don't have the 3D. The 3D XL just has a bigger screen. That's the main difference.
So what am I looking for now?
Just grab a 2DS.
A 2DS?
2DS.
Okay. Nintendo 2DS for sale. Okay. We got $129.
Yeah.
Walmart.
Grab that shit. Smash Brothers, my friend. And, dude, you're set for life.
They got this bitch on eBay?
It's trading your 360 too. Like, go to Best Buy, trading your 360.
Oh yeah, I could just go to GameStop and trade in my 360. They'll give me like $8. A bunch of dicks.
No, trading your games, dude. Trading your 360. Grab yourself a 2DS and Smash Brothers, man.
All right, I'm gonna do that tomorrow.
Fuck yes! Oh man, my life is complete now, guys.
All right, well, if you guys want to holler, you can get a hold of me, Mobile Mike 01. I'm on Twitter, also on Google Plus, which is far superior social network to.
If you say that with a straight face, dude.
Hold on. I got an asterisk I got to put on there. If you like Android memes.
Like Android memes and like those
dude, no, seriously though, the app is
hot girls of the day or something like that.
The app is really, really nice, but the amount of it, God,
the content is just so bad.
So bad, so good, so bad. I still check it every day though. You can also, you know what? Fuck it, hit me up on Instagram, motherfuckers. Mobile Mike 01. You want to see some cool pictures of my dogs? Because it's about all I post. I got a pit bull. I got 2 pugs. I mean, they're cool. You should check that shit out. That's better than anything you're looking at right now. Better than fucking paleo bacon. I'll tell you that shit.
And then soon, hit up Mike on the 3DS, man. Hit up me and Mike for some Smash Brothers. Hey.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Gadget Gears Podcast, and we're out. Oh, wait, hold on. Episode number 240, and we're out.
Dude, Nick, put away that goddamn... Oh.